going to do a little bit different cards. What are we doing right now? Leo, right? And these cards are a little bit different. They're two-sided, so this is going to be a little interesting for you guys. We'll see what they say. Leo, 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 present and future, visible and invisible, for what I want to know, for what you want to know. And the God and the Saints will reveal the answers to my questions. Let's see what we have in store for Leo. Leaving this month and entering into the next month. Let's see what's in store for us. This ought to be interesting. Okay, coming out, Leo. All right, so it says that, Leo, that there is a man who is going to pursue you, but his intentions may not be the greatest at first. And if you look at the card here, you can see, let me see if I can put it in a place where you can see there's a man offering a rose, and it's like they're at a play. But it's kind of the same scenario that kind of happens in life where men come up to you, kind of hit on you, and they're trying to be nice and be fake at the same time. But their true intentions is to see what's underneath the dress. So be careful with that right off the get-go. But he will change. If you stand up for yourself and you set a precedent, he will back down, and then things will be a little bit better, and you might want to go out. Not a bad-looking guy, to be honest with you. It says, and I'm not gay, it says, and if I was, I have no grudges against anybody. It does say that you need to be careful because there are people who are sitting around and they're talking about you for some reason. I don't know what you're into, Leo, or what's going on, but there's some decisions that are being made, and you're not part of them. So I don't know if it has to do with your work. Could have to do with family, but there are some things that are being said, so you need to be careful with that. And 20 is a very important number going into August. On the 20th, something's going to happen for Leo that's going to kind of change things. So be aware of that. Like, keep that in mind. Don't do anything stupid on that day. Don't go any place stupid, and don't get drunk or go do anything like that, because there's going to be something that changes, and you don't want it to be the course of your life or your destiny. It says, you have a friend who sits and talks with you and seems to be understanding and seems to be there for you, but it also says that that same person is also gathering information so they can hurt you down the road. So you need to be careful with that. If you look at the card, that's the reason there's 666 all around it, because it's kind of evil. So just know that. It says that someone's watching you. So like I said, someone's watching from afar. So this might be the guy that popped up in the very beginning, or it could be a girl, but it's saying that someone is watching you, but you can't see where they're at. They're kind of hidden behind the scenes, and they've been watching you, waiting for the right moment, and that moment's getting ready to come. And that moment could be on the 1st, which is really kind of scary, so be prepared for that. It says here in this card that whatever you're doing, don't go fishing for things. Don't go digging into things. Don't go getting your nose in stuff that doesn't involve you, because you're going to end up finding stuff that you don't want to have, you don't want to find. And then other people are going to get involved. So be very smart with that, especially going into August around the 14th. And it's telling you, here's 14. It's telling you that be careful of the people you're around at that time, because they might pull you into doing something you don't want to do. It says, there you go. You're going to get together with some family in a little gathering, going into August, and that's going to be a good thing. I don't know if it's going to be a big part of the family, but there's at least going to be 4 or 5 of you. Just enjoy that time. Take advantage of it. Those are good memories. And it says, Leo, that talks here about a bunch of women, a bunch of men getting together. Maybe you're going out to a club, or maybe you're going to a party, or maybe you're going to something like that. And it says you should have a good time. So just don't get drunk. Don't be dumb. But it's telling you that should be a good thing for you. And then it talks about possible pregnancy or childcare, or it's talking about you looking to do something in childcare. It talks a lot about that. So be careful with that. If you're not wanting to get pregnant right now, please take care of yourself and be very careful so that doesn't happen and then it catches you by surprise. And if you're a man, be very careful that you don't get somebody pregnant and then that catches you by surprise, because then it's 18 years down the road. And as you can see, like I just talked about, here's the card that pops up of husband and wife and a child. So if you don't want a family, it's warning you doubly. Be very careful. Now, if you're in a relationship and you want a family, more power to you guys. That's awesome. I think that's really awesome, okay? I'll throw one more, and it says, soon after that, there'll be a celebration. So soon after this birth of this child will be a huge celebration for the family, and probably for you if you're waiting to have a child. Man, I'm happy for you guys. All right, Leo, so hopefully you follow along with this and don't get caught up in anything stupid. All right, thanks.